Action! Yo, what up guys, alright, go through chosen energy. Today I want to talk about twin flames and how to attract a twin flame in your life. I've been getting a lot of DMs, a lot of texts from friends that are watching my Instagram. Like, dude, like, how do you, like, since you're the wizard of all, this one guy, he was like, he's a buddy of mine, he called me the Wizard of Oz. I was like, what is wrong with you? I'm kidding. He was just being stupid. He's like, hey, you are literally Mr. Wizard, so how do I attract love? I was like, dude, it's super simple. So I get a lot of questions from like many people, like asking me, like just like everyone else is asking everyone else, like, how do you find your true love, your soulmate, your true love, your twin flame? The word twin flame doesn't come up as often, but lately it has been coming up a lot, everywhere, like across the board. So, and the reason why, because I guess people are realizing that now it is more possible to attract your twin flame into your life than like any other time. Like before, people actually didn't believe in like twin flames or anything. All they wanted was like love, and I mean, no, they did kind of believe in twin flames, but they didn't even know what a twin flame was. But now, because the energy in the air is like so high, like the twin flame kind of like almost the potential is in the air. People are literally just, that thing is being like downloaded like in their DNA, like, and their minds and their inner like thoughts, that they're like, hey, I wonder how I can find my true flame. And for the first time, like, people are actually seeking like true love instead of just going and lusting themselves out or doing one-night stands or dating temporarily or dating for ulterior motives or dating for like gain, for greed. You know, it's like most of the people nowadays, not most of them, but like a big majority of people, they're now dating, they're now seeking for the true twin flame or the true soulmate or their true love. And that's really happening every single day. So I decided to make this video because I was thinking that maybe the way I think about how you can attract a twin flame, maybe somebody else can use the same exact way to attract theirs. Even though I haven't attracted my twin flame yet, but I have attracted enough things using the same exact strategy, that the way that pretty much a twin flame can be achieved with this same exact strategy. So like, if people can apply this, it'll be really amazing for them to see how it actually works and how it can be used on attracting a twin flame or getting anything else that they want in their life, right? And it's not like, it's not really like laws of attraction, but it's more like it's in the same like scope, right? Right before I was gonna make this video, I literally watched the time and it's like 11:11, and this thought just came to like, this download, this thing just like literally downloaded, like ran in my head, and it was like literally this. I'm gonna read it to you because it's like really cool. Ready for this? It said, ignite the flame within you to spark and attract your twin flame by your fiery, authentic love that you possess for you and others. Can you like imagine how beautiful that thing is? Either I'm a poet or that thing literally was channeled. I feel like it was channeled because I was trying to write my notes of what to discuss, even though I don't usually go by notes, I go by like channel. But I just kind of, something like made me just grab a pen and just write it down, and then just everything just like flew in, right? And it was super like, it was really super cool. And I was just like, wow, I'm gonna like make a quote out of this and post it on Instagram for people to actually enjoy and just feel the love and feel that. I've broken my point across like keywords, so I can kind of cover that. This way it'll kind of be easier for you guys to understand and grasp and resonate and like transcend and absorb, right? Whatever you want to call it. Right, so the first one is authentic. So first of all, you gotta be really authentic. The way I see it is that if you are super authentic and you are yourself and you are able to find your true authentic self, meaning not the self that everyone else kind of like portrays for you to be, first you gotta find your authentic self. So the way that works is you gotta literally connect to your inner being, and like doing that, it's like almost like you gotta find your passion. You gotta feel like, what do you really enjoy doing? Like, what do you really love about yourself or about life, about everything? As soon as you start like kind of like dabbing with this and that, you literally kind of like you'll be awakened one day, and you'll feel the passion to literally carry on with one thing. Pretty much, it's not that hard to actually find your true authentic self, but many people tend to never find it ever in their whole lifetime. And the reason why, because they're so conditioned in life, not trying to offend anyone here, but many people, they're just so conditioned and also full of fear that they never actually find their true self, because they're like, no, I don't care about my true self. As long as my paycheck is there, my rent is paid, my car payments are done, my insurance, my cell phone bill is paid, I have food, I have a Netflix, you know. Many people are so conditioned of living a careless life that literally they don't care about ever finding their authentic self. And then they ask the question like, how do I find my twin flame? I'm like, dude, if you really don't care about like following your passion and finding your true authentic self, how do you really expect to find your true love when you're not even like in love with your life or yourself? So, and not trying to offend anyone here, again, I'm just saying this because I just really feel like the truth kind of hurts sometimes, and being bold is the new trend. So when you speak about spirituality, you gotta be very bold, and you gotta understand in a very like kind of like being like a big boy, you know, or a big girl. Not like, hey, just pamper me and just give me that bullshit so I can literally feel better. No, it's better to just like tell the person or everyone to kind of like to wake them up to like kind of live, because if you don't live in this lifetime, you're gonna have to come back to like relive again because you didn't really get to your potential, right? And that's the reason why I'm doing this video right now. So the way you pretty much become super authentic is by following what you love, doing what you love, and following your passion, loving yourself, seeing yourself as perfection, being happy, being positive. Meditation works really well. Yoga, gym works really well, and what you eat really works too. So if you eat lighter food, better food, healthier food, your brain will feel better because your stomach will not be super busy, so your mind will be clear. You will not have all these short tempers, and you'll feel more chilled, and everything, like your personality will be chilled, right? So so be really authentic. So as soon as you're so authentic, you literally ignite that flame within you, just like that quote that I just told you seconds ago. And when you ignite that flame within you of love, then your flame will literally kind of multiply itself, and you will literally find your twin flame. Because the way it works is, going back to laws of attraction, is the LOA is like, if you love yourself enough, so strongly, like so purely, then with full like purity, then what happens is that you start to kind of like love everything else the same exact way. Like you love your gym the same way, you love your job the same way, you love your life the same way. So when you have this kind of a level of understanding and flow, and I'm saying this word flow because it's a big word, I'm getting that mixed, is then everything else just comes to you. Like you want love, you will get that love, and a true love will come to you because you're authentic. So you're like literally mirroring out like the same authentic thing, whatever it is you are aiming to get or like have the desire to achieve or attract. So love, you want twin flame, feel the full love for yourself authentically, be authentic in your love. Like love yourself for who you are, not by like what you have, or like don't ever love yourself because of where you stand by comparing yourself to somebody. Don't ever like love yourself only when you're like, or like let's say when you have a lot of money. Like that's not really loving yourself in a authentic fashion, right? So what it is so pretty much as soon as you love yourself to that point where you see everything authentic, like as soon as you are pure and you like resonate with purity, with like your like as soon as you are super authentic and transparent, that's when you literally have the flow state, which is the next is then everything else will just come to you. So if you want love, you'll get love. And now I'm going to go to the flow state. So as soon as you have that flow state, which means it's a state where you are on a really high vibration, because you are literally loving everything that you have in your life. You are literally a full unconditional love and joy. The trick is loving yourself. So as soon as you love yourself, then like everything else just like kind of comes to you. So talking about the flow state. So as soon as you have this flow state going for you, then like everything else will just kind of attract itself to you. And the way you have a flow state is by feeling happy, always having affirmations in your life, giving yourself affirmations like on everything, like, hey, I'm great, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm feeling great, life is beautiful, it's sunny, it's amazing, everything is beautiful. Like giving yourself positive affirmations is the best way to actually have that flow state. And doing things that you love, like doing everything that you are passionate about, will always maintain that steady flow state for you. And when you have this flow state, you will feel more authentic and like more and more, and you will raise your like frequency so high that you will literally attract that twin flame to you. Meaning twin flame or the best job, it's pretty much that flow state is the most important thing. But the way that the twin flame works is you gotta be ready, meaning you gotta make sure that your heart is clean, it's full of, it's pretty much free of lust, free of kind of like sins, you know. Make sure like your heart is super authentic and super clear and super ready, kind of like almost like a kind of like crystal clear, you know. Not just like, oh, I just feel like I'm ready. No, you're not really ready if you really think you're ready. You're ready when you feel like you are in soul. I mean, you're ready when you are in love with life so much that you feel like you just love. Like, let's say if you're a guy, you'll just think like your thoughts will resonate with girls that are like good girls, that are just like pure, that are like not gold diggers, that are super like loving, chill, relaxed, peaceful, vegetarian, or it doesn't have to be vegetarian, but somebody that is literally just happy, like people that are happy. You can be happy being also anything, like you don't have to be a vegetarian or a yoga instructor, but I tend to like many people that I've talked to, they always say that they resonate more with like people that are like super like fit, people that are vegan or vegetarian, or people that are like teachers of yoga, of people that are like pretty much people that are more in the peaceful space of whatever they do in their life. They tend to resonate with more people that are looking for twin flames because they're so ready and relaxed that they really attract by not showing any like resistance, you know. So anyways, but so pretty much what you gotta do is, the best way to allow twin flame to walk into your life is by kind of, first of all, like changing your like limited beliefs. Like many people have limited beliefs because they've had like a bad experience with their loved ones, like with their past relationships. Like they had like a past boyfriend that was really evil, they had a past girlfriend that was a total like a bad girl and just always cheated on that guy, or vice versa. Like they had a boyfriend that was a total player and the girl was just heartbroken like 10 times over and over and over again, because they never changed their beliefs about their significant other. They always felt like they were always going to be a victim, and therefore they always were a victim. Just like Leo Alexandra just said about like how she used to date these bad guys that kept cheating on her, like kind of like used her and just like broke out with her and everything. And then after going to the ayahuasca thing, I'm not saying that I'm like promoting that because I'm not actually into any kind of ayahuasca or anything, or DMT. I'm super low about like, not that I'm trying to say that, anyway, I don't want to go there because then it'll seem like I'm actually opposed, yeah, anyway. So she said that after she changed her limited beliefs, like everything literally changed for her, because she realized how as soon as she saw men being great, nice, trustworthy, loving and beautiful and amazing, that's when she attracted Aaron into her life, because they literally like found each other because by just super guidance by the higher self, which is obvious. And that's the reason why I'm gonna like tag this video and the end of the twin flames, just so you guys can see from my own perspective how they were together, how they got together. And it wasn't like magic, it wasn't like thing, it was just like they were both super ready and they were both authentic, and they had both let their limited beliefs go and they were ready to start over. And at the same time, they're literally doing it at the same time, and the universe said, hey, these two people are super ready, they're on the same frequency, so let's just like make sure that they connect. And along and behold, the next thing you know, they were together. So yeah, so I mean, that's what you gotta do, is you gotta change your limited beliefs. As soon as you change your like limited beliefs, then you will literally attract the twin flame into your life, because that's all that is holding you back. That's the last step. Is, I mean, you gotta have the flow state, you gotta be authentic to yourself, you gotta make sure that your love for yourself is real and the love for others is unconditional. And by doing that, you are loving everything with an authentic kind of MO, you know, modus operandi. Like that's kind of like it's a little like scientific word from the CJ world, but pretty much as soon as you feel authentic and you love everything in an authentic way, and then at that point whatever you attract is authentic. And twin flame is the most authentic thing that you can actually attract in your life. Like that's literally, you can't attract anything more authentic than that. Literally, that is the most authentic thing you can actually try, because love is the most powerful energy in the whole world, right? And that's a fact from like many like confirmed by many people, pretty much. And then last but not least, like now in the universe, it is the best time to attract your twin flame, because we are really close. The veil is so thin that we are really close to the energy of like all the other like star systems and dimensions. So if you're twin flame, because your twin flame, I'll give you a little backstory. Your twin flame, it doesn't have to necessarily like reside in this dimension or this timeline, because there's like so many timelines. Your twin flame can actually like be in a different timeline. But the cool thing is that if you really like are super authentic and super high vibey and always carry a flow state with you in every single day, like day in and day out, or most of the time, then you will allow that twin flame that was in like a 28 dimension to actually, because it's all like spiritual anyways, it's all light. It's not like they're actually gonna physically like just get in a taxi and just come to here, or spaceship. They'll just like teleport it in like seconds into this timeline or through a wormhole, right? So if you really are ready and you are super authentic with yourself, with your heart full of like clarity that you only want true love, not a lust, not like just someone you can actually like abuse. Like pretty much once you are true to yourself and you are authentic and you're loving to others, and you are pretty much, your love is super authentic, super clear, super unconditional, full of joy, full of clarity, like full of love, full of I said it like 40 times already. So as long as you are authentic to yourself and to others, and you ignite that love for yourself and that deep inside you, and you are full of love, and you are like an unconditional love, which you actually are when you come to this earth. Before getting to this body, you are like an unconditional love. You are just unconditional love and joy. So once you get to that point where you feel like you are love and you love yourself now, and you can't even be judged, because loving yourself is the most important thing you can do, because you're literally telling the source, the higher power, to God, that thank you for creating me this way, because I'm super happy. That's just showing gratitude. So when you love yourself, that is the most highest level of gratitude that you can show for yourself. And by showing this, you are given this beautiful chance, this beautiful chance of like meeting your twin flame, because you're like, okay, I'm in love with myself to the point that I love myself, and I love the source, the creator, the energy, the highest power, the consciousness that created me, and I'm really ready to become my true original self that I was born from and was, you know. Pretty much at that point, you literally tell the source, the creator, the universe, that you have realized who you really were, and you are back to your origins. And by being back to your origins, or being full of unconditional love, then you literally are ready to meet your twin flame, and that's when you actually meet your twin flame. So it doesn't really take this really quick little shortcuts of like, hey, I'm ready, bring it. No, it's more like you gotta be ready, and you gotta know, you gotta feel like full unconditional love for yourself, for others. You gotta be super authentic, super transparent, be yourself, follow your passion, love what you do, love your life, love everything around you, day in and day out. Keep a really high flow state, and all that good stuff will actually like just come together, sum up, and it'll just give you the twin flame or whatever else flame you want in your life, you know. So that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, it is the best time to actually do that, because we are so close to different dimensions, because the energy is so high, because the Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, is really close to higher energies ever than before. So by loving yourself so much, and loving your true self, and being authentic, and whatever I just said, being authentic, keeping yourself in a very high flow at all time, being passionate, follow your passion, live life passionately, be loving to everyone, be unconditional, be authentic. When you're all this good stuff, then you'll attract your true love, because what will happen is the flame of love that you feel for yourself will multiply into 2, and that's when you will create and bring your true twin flame from a different dimension, or from this like dimension right in your life before you even know it. And that's literally how your twin flame will come into your life, and you'll be super amazed, and you'll be like, at that point you'll be speechless. But that will kind of like remind you of me. If you watch this after that happens, then you'll be really like, you'll literally realize how authentic how real energy is and how spirituality works, and how using the energies and this beautiful dream life that we have, that we're actually dreaming of in a different planet. This is like all a dream. So if you literally live your life like a dream and you are happy, and everything else will just come like a dream, and it'll just come into fruition into your life, like as if you just woke up and the dream is in your reality now. And that's it. Have a beautiful, amazing night. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like this video and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you can, please like literally slam the bell so I can literally like just kind of like echo everyone's ears. That would be really super awesome. This way, every time I make a video, you'll be notified, and you can check out my video way before everyone else. Action. And that's it. I want to wish you guys a beautiful, amazing morning, evening, daytime, whatever time zone you are in. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs button. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe by just tapping or pressing or clicking or whatever platform you are on watching this. And if you can, do me a huge favor and literally slam on the bell like you were playing baseball with your finger, of course. And so this way, every time I make a cool video like this, if you like this video, you'll be notified right away without having to wait for it or missing it out in all my videos. So that's it. Have a beautiful, amazing, 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 amazing. That's amazing enough? Yeah. Amazing day. And thank you for watching. Once again, I want to say much love, peace, and let me do my crystals. Just kind of like a magical light language. Namaste. It's a wrap.